This week on Expedition Texas, a reportedly haunted hospital and a crazy hotel. We're traveling to Mineral Wells, Texas.
Texas is full of lost history, from lost cemeteries to abandoned buildings, from the infamous to the obscure. Hitch a ride and travel across the Lone Star State, looking for hints of Texas' colorful past, our lost history. This is Expedition Texas, and we're gonna find it.
In the past, big hotels have brought us to Mineral Wells, Texas, to marvel at the city built on crazy water. Water that brought about a boom of tourism that created the need for hotels, spas, and other amenities. We've toured the Baker Hotel, and a few years ago, we stopped in at the Crazy Water Hotel. At that time, the Crazy Water Hotel was on the cusp of revival, but still had a ways to go. In that episode, we spoke to Cody Jordan in the lobby of the then-abandoned hotel. 3 years later, we're back in the exact same spot in the beautifully restored Crazy Water Hotel.
We've wrapped up all of the construction. We're in our second phase, which is the restaurant phase. So we'll be opening and finishing that project at the end of this week. We'll be opening with our soft opening next week. We have a big media event happening this week, but it has completely changed the face of Mineral Wells. Our vision for the project initially was just to get this floor finished and the upstairs event venue, because we didn't have any other event venues in our area. And so this was our goal, and we had a team of 88 investors that came on board to help us get it going.
The hotel has had a successful run since making its comeback. Cynthia Nelson manages the hotel and talks about the charm of this historic property.
Here and within the hotel, huge changes have happened. We're about to open the restaurant. The spa renovation has begun. We do regular community events. They're just free and open to the public. Like, we do a weekly yoga class on the rooftop. We do line dancing and two-step dancing classes, all sorts of things to really live up to that idea of this building being the heartbeat of Mineral Wells and where community happens.
And we've made our way to the Crazy Water Hotel again to visit with Cody Jordan about what's changed since we last explored the hotel in 2020. I want to kind of walk around real quick with you and kind of revisit some of those places we saw when we were here 3 years ago.
Yes.
And one of those would be that Crazy Water bar, which served the crazy water that Mineral Wells is famous for. But now they also have a coffee shop there, so I think we ought to stop by there first.
Yes,
All
for
right.
sure.
I'll follow you.
Okay, great.
So last time we were in here, there was a lot of construction equipment in this room, but now all of these shops are opened up, and it's kind of the vision you had for it, what you told me about 3 years ago has happened.
Yes. So we have all of our beautiful retail shops. We have the Perfect Pair, Sensology, Uptown Man, and Toytopia. So a shopping experience for everyone here.
Yeah,
So.
and as I mentioned, I stayed here a couple of weeks ago, and we dropped some cash over at Toytopia.
All right.
Got most of the Christmas shopping done.
Good. Don't you love the toys in there?
I
Oh my
love
goodness,
it. Very
they're amazing.
Cool stuff. Now, this place we came, and I know that there was going to be an effort to keep all the original tile, and you did.
Yes,
Here it
we
is,
did.
the Crazy Water Coffee and Water Bar now is
Yes.
back. It's reestablished in 2021, and you were talking about this originally. Tell me what this was.
So this was originally the Crazy Water Pavilion. Everybody would come in and they would get to sample the waters here back in the early 1920s. So this is kind of the heartbeat of Mineral Wells. It's what we were founded on, is our water. So to have the coffee bar back and the water bar back in operation is really special for the town of Mineral Wells.
When we visited the hotel previously, we were fascinated by the spa that had been located in the basement. Much of that has been gutted to make way for a new and improved spa experience in the current hotel. However, there's one artifact we found that's still there.
It is a sweat box.
Sweat box.
Yes.
Now in Texas of all places, why would you want to make yourself sweat?
Right?
in Mineral Wells, Texas, a town that blossomed in the early 1900s thanks to the purported healing qualities of the mineral water that flowed underground there. And we've made our way to the Crazy Water Hotel again to visit with Cody Jordan about what's changed since we last explored the hotel in 2020. When we visited the hotel previously, we were fascinated by the spa that had been located in the basement. Much of that has been gutted to make way for a new and improved spa experience in the current hotel. However, there's one artifact we found that's still there.
So here is the famous historical box.
Okay, now the last time we were here, we put you in this thing and closed you up, and we were talking about it at the time on the show, like we thought it might have been some sort of way to tan.
Yes.
But we've both been corrected on that.
Yes, we have.
I got a friendly YouTube comment that corrected that, and you've had some comments as well to correct us on what this actually was,
Yes.
which is
It is a sweat box.
sweat box.
Yes.
Now in Texas of all places, why would you want to make yourself sweat?
Right?
Yeah.
I know. It's so what I've discovered about it is that it pulls out all of the toxins in your body, and that's what it was utilized for. It would cleanse out everything. So
Why don't we still use these things?
I don't know. I mean, look at it. It's
Hey,
pretty.
you know what? I think it's restorable though. I mean,
It is.
It
Yeah.
could be one of those special treatments you get only in mineral wells.
We will actually showcase this somewhere, and
Yes.
we won't get rid of it. We'll keep
Good.
it for historical purposes.
That's good to know. All right, let's go meet a lady and talk about the spa.
Okay, fantastic.
Well, thanks to some walls being knocked out, we're able to go in the ladies' bath and come out the gentleman's bath here. There's a lot going on down here. What are the plans for this space?
So we actually have some phenomenal plans for this place, and I've got just the lady that's going to tell you all about it. She is our Director of Spa and Wellness.
She's right over here.
Yeah, Miss Rebecca Ivan.
Hi.
Hi, Rebecca.
Very nice to meet you.
Well, nice to meet you. So, obviously, you got a lot to work with down here and a lot of work to do. So, tell me what your plans are for down here.
Well, there's about 12,000 feet of space that we are just going to beautify and hold on to the traditional aspects. You've seen our historic doors here.
These are staying, right?
They're
You
staying.
told me
They
were
sure
staying.
are. So we're going to turn it into a ladies area, a men's area. We're going to have 7 treatment rooms for massages, facials, scrubs, and wraps. We're going to have some soaking spaces for gender specific, as well as our big co-ed soaking space.
Yeah.
And the most special thing about it is it's going to be the crazy water, mineral water, that we're known for here in
Yeah.
Mineral Wells. So we're going to bring those healing waters back into action for our guests.
So, where are you going to put the sweat box? Well, Cody, there is some work going on here. I don't think we came in this room when we were here last time.
I don't think you did either.
So this is the restaurant, and they're like, they literally just got a light working up there. Don't know what they're doing back there, but they're building out in the kitchen in there. And you said this is supposed to be open and ready by Friday?
We have a big media group that's coming in Friday.
Wow.
And we're trying to have it ready by then.
Wow,
So,
that's very cool. Now, I know there's some original fixtures that are up in here as well.
Yes.
Very cool.
Yes, all these are the original light fixtures, and then all of the stucco work that you see here, that was all original and has been restored. Same terrazzo floor has been restored. This is all new. The bar area is all new.
Cool. Well, I feel like we're in their way of the work, so we're going to get out of here now. Before we leave, there's a place that I noticed, kind of in the shadows of the Crazy Water Hotel back there, and I'd really love to see it while we're here. Do you know anything about the big building that's right over there?
You mean that scary Nazareth Hospital?
Yes. What's the story on that?
Well, it's an old hospital, and
Yeah?
it's an abandoned hospital. It is part of our inventory of as far as buildings is concerned, and I'd love to take you over there and show you that.
I think we've got one more building to explore while we're here.
Okay, let's do it. They cut the cables and just let the car fall.
So they let it go crashing down?
They let it go crashing down.
Now, see, that's the job I would have wanted to have. in Mineral Wells, Texas, a town that blossomed in the early 1900s thanks to the purported healing qualities of the mineral water that flowed underground there. Once that crazy water became known around the world, the tiny town grew and grew. The original Crazy Water Hotel burned in 1925, and during the reconstruction of that hotel, the Crazy Water Company also built the Mineral Wells Clinic and Sanitarium 1 block away. Later, the hospital was taken over by the Holy Sisters of the Nazareth, and the sisters began to operate the 45-bed facility from 1931 to 1968 as a private, not-for-profit hospital. The hospital closed in 1968 due to staffing shortages and deterioration of the building. The building has seen other uses over the years, various social services, offices, and even a haunted house. Okay, I could see this place when I stayed at the Crazy Water Hotel, and I was very curious about it, and sure enough, you have a key.
I do, yes.
The Nazareth Hospital. Now, this place goes back all the way to like a year after the Crazy Hotel was rebuilt, right?
Yes, in 1928.
So this was built around the same time that the Crazy Water Hotel was rebuilt, and so a lot of this kind of like the architecture and the brick, especially on the outside, looks the same to me.
Yes, so it was built around the same time as the Crazy Water. The Crazy Water Company owned it at that time. They bought this at the time, the land, and they built it at the same time that they were rebuilding Crazy. In 1928 is when this building opened. It operated for about 3 years, and then the Nazareth sisters took over it at that time, which then takes you to this architectural feature. So this wasn't added until after the Nazareth. It became the Nazareth Hospital.
Entering the old Nazareth Hospital, look, the elevator, but it doesn't look like there's an elevator in here.
No, so after, yeah.
The car's down there, but it's not connected to anything.
So when the building was left, to the dismay in 1968, they cut the cables and just let the car fall, and basically it just ruined the elevator.
So they let it go crashing down?
They let it go crashing down.
Now see, that's the job I would have wanted to have. That's the job where you call me and say, cut the cable, but I would have wanted to have video on the bottom.
Yeah.
But now I guess you can't use that car anymore.
Can't use the car anymore.
It's
No,
all
we'll have
probably
to.
crushed and messed up.
We'll have to do a brand new elevator, brand new car, everything.
Hope there was nobody under it that time.
Hopefully not. So this is the first floor of the hospital, and this area was utilized as offices in the back of the house kind of thing. This up here would be your reception area, and all the upper floors were used as the clinic spaces. So this is the second floor that you would have had patient rooms.
Aha, room number 209 here. Oh. There's some stuff in here. We got this important looking notebook. This is when it was the Palo Pinto Community Service Corporation.
Okay.
And
Interesting.
it looks like payroll.
Maybe.
Maybe so. Well, we're not that nosy. I'll put that back where I found it in case they come back for it. Now you mentioned you've been around for the process of starting the revitalization, obviously of the Crazy Water Hotel, which we've been to. 10 years ago we went to the Baker Hotel and they hadn't started anything on it yet, and you're telling us that even the Crazy Water looked kind of like this whenever they started working on it.
Yes, in the upper floors, it wasn't as bad. Now, the Baker Hotel was as bad, if not worse, at the Baker. Everything pretty much has to be restored on this. Maybe this was where the sisters stayed in here.
Yeah, this is really tiny.
Oh no.
The old Nazareth Hospital in Mineral Wells, Texas stands ominously just 1 block away from the Crazy Water Hotel. We've seen several areas easily identifiable from old photographs, and we've worked our way to the top of the building. And we've got light coming from this door over here. Oh, this looks like some office space here. I mean, look at this. Of course, you know, even the doctors smoked back then. Right?
Yes.
Everybody smoked.
Is that a course on miracles? Is that what that says?
Well, yes, it is. It's a course in miracles.
Interesting. Well, you know, again, those Nazareth sisters.
Yeah, that's right. And how you can apply them in your hospital work. That's good.
They stored everything maybe here and maybe locked it up. There's the original, original glass.
Oh, that's cool.
That is neat. Let's see, what does this say?
Paper gowns and envelopes.
Okay.
They're together. What was this, like a bedroom or a dorm or something?
Maybe this was where the sisters stayed in here.
Yeah, this thing's really tiny.
Oh no. Oh. I was a little bit scared. I was afraid you were going to get locked in. Yes.
They didn't want us in there.
This is to the very, very top. I cannot guarantee you that we're not going to run into one of those Nazareth sisters up here.
Oh. And we're up here on top now.
Yes, so this is where you'll find all the old elevator equipment.
Now wait a minute, this is, there is no cable because
Somebody cut that. I wonder if you could pull the cable from right there behind you.
Yeah.
And if it would come up.
Well, where is it? This?
Yeah, that's the cable. I don't know.
There's something still on that one.
Something in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess all of this, if somebody gets in here and tries to restore this place, that's all going to have to be replaced, right?
Everything. And when we replace this, we'll have to get a crane to come in to remove this equipment and take it out. So we'll most likely have to cut through right here or over here to be able to hoist it down and get it out.
Wow. Mm-hmm. No small task.
No, because we'll have to have the space for the new elevator. So it can't stay, it'll have to go.
After exploring the main building, we noticed a smaller building out back with a massive smokestack. According to historical photographs, this is the old boiler room. And thanks to some help removing boards from windows and doorways by the building's owners, we've entered the old boiler room with Cody.
You know, we got into the little tanning. We called it the tanning, but it's not.
Yes.
But the sweat box.
Yeah.
Do you want to get into this type of sweat box? No. I don't think so either.
Not anytime soon, anyway.
No.
Yeah. Look, files. Rusted shut. Oil can. It's been a little while since anybody's been in here, huh, Cody?
I know it has. That looks like a little exhaust that I guess would pull that.
To the stack.
I don't know.
Well, thank you for always taking me to crazy places, Cody.
You're welcome.
And you know, I should expect no less from the home of Crazy Water.
Absolutely not.
What do you say we get out of here?
I think so. Yeah, this place is giving me the creeps.
Mineral Wells, Texas is a city where history runs deep, whether it be in the mineral water that made it famous or the grand hotels that resulted from that fame. Sometimes just a block or so over is another lost legend waiting to be discovered. The old Nazareth Hospital has been purchased. There are plans for a restoration of the building, though its exact use is still unknown. For now, it's a reminder of days gone by. When the healing waters of Mineral Wells couldn't cure your ills, maybe the Sisters of the Nazareth or the doctors at the Nazareth Hospital could. We'll keep traveling the highways and back roads of Texas looking for our state's lost history. It's out there, waiting to be discovered. And on Expedition Texas, we're going to find it.